Well, apparently I'm live. Every time I go live, I have issues. Makes you wonder how this even works. Hello, Christopher. Hello. I'm assuming you can see me, you can hear me, and all that stuff, right? Hey, it's working. Fucking finally. Although I've got no idea why chat's now not coming up on the on there. Okay, so it's so now I've got to fix that now. Right, so I'm not going to have live chat on the actual stream, but everybody can see me. Everyone's here. Jesus Christ, pain in the arse, live streaming. There's got to be a more streamlined way of doing it. Yeah, it just keeps saying like, oh, it's waiting on me, when I've already... The live stream just keeps going, oh yeah, I'm waiting on you. Well, I've already pressed go live, so... Oh, this is what happens when you try and chat while driving. So let's try that again. Yeah, I could do Twitch, but that would require everybody having to go over onto Twitch. And I don't really see the point. When I can just stream to YouTube and everybody's here. Oh yeah, I have to spin, otherwise... What's the point? Ah, chat's back. Fantastic. Yeah, apologies in advance if I don't read what you're saying. I am otherwise distracted right now. I might have to start scheduling streams, but I'm one of those people that just streams when I feel like it. Hi Mom, I'm on TV. It's actually easier to read the chat on the preview screen than it is to read it in the side of Streamlabs. Yeah, but the thing is, though, if I'm just streaming for the hell of it when I feel like it, I'd expect it to work. I was actually planning to stream tonight anyway for, you know, testing new webcam purposes and all that stuff. This is going to be a shocking lap. Tracks Road America.
2:05.53.
A very, very underrated track. Might be the most underrated track in the world. No, I disagree, Mo. If you find a job you love, you'll never work again. Yes, Noah, best track in North America. I'm driving the Ford GT. Because Ford bloke. Or, Mike, you can wait a few hours and there'll be one uploaded tonight. Check out those reactions. Well, Ford GT was the car that made Enzo Ferrari rage quit from Le Mans. What I love about the Ford GT is how retro it still looks compared to everything else. Ah, shit, I turned too early. Ah, shit, now I've got too much power. Ah, fuck that up. NSX or Supra? Probably the NSX if we're talking what their newer versions are like. since the Super is just a glorified Z4, and a Z4 is just a Miata, but for cunts.
Minute 5.907.
I'm so good at that first corner, and then I just screw it up the rest of it. Piss. Overrated racing track of all time, Nordschleife. That's much better. That's not better. Fuck. I don't give a fuck if people don't like the fact I don't like the Nordschleife.
5.571.
Deja vu, I've just been in this place before. Oh, I am terrible. Ah, Nico Rosberg F1 fan has just subscribed to the channel. He is going to love my shirt. Now I'm trying to be clever. I'm trying to brake too late into every corner. I didn't get an off track for that. Nice. That was an awful lap.
Minute 6.163.
Well, you're not coming back. Ah, dear. Hang on then. I need moderators, don't I? Okay. Yeah, it really put a dent in what I wanted to do. Shanley Savage, more like Shanley Cunt. Yeah, this isn't a Assetto Corsa. Adria Fitzy, add moderator. Brody Taylor, add moderator. If you can put the ban hammer on that prick, that'd be great. Yeah, go on then, Noah. Only because I know you. Well, that's a good thing or not, I'm not really... Yeah, it's just practice. It swaps over to Road America, like, tomorrow or something like that, and I thought I'd get some practice in before I start racing there. Right, let's try this again. No. No, I'm not going to stream races just yet. This is kind of like a get used to streaming while driving thing. Leave me alone, Noah. I know what I'm doing. You don't need to keep reminding me every 10 seconds. I am not becoming Jimmy Broadbent. I am Jimmy Broadbent. Is that better for you, Noah?
Be ready here, fellas. Be ready.
Ah.
Bring it. Come on, fix this piece of shit.
Don't come afford a piece of shit, you piece of shit. I don't even know what request new card does. I thought Adria would have had the taste for the banhammer by now. I am not doing the Daytona 24, no. Thank you. They'll be out when they're out. That's the answer to that question. Oh, Braun GP story time. Jesus Christ, if I had £1 for every time I got requested that one.
minute 5.47.
Ah, fuck. That was on for a good lap, that
2
was.
minute 5.169.
Would have been in the 204s. I don't take storytime suggestions in stream chat. Because otherwise stream chat just gets filled up with do a story time on, and I can't be there to look at all of them. That felt a lot better through there. Much better exit.
Minute 4.831.
Right, more like that, please. I've done Formula 1 round here in R Factor 2 and it was a lot of fun. They'd probably have to use the chicane version of this track though, where it's got a chicane in the middle of the carousel. They'd have to alter all this bit as well. Because God help the FIA if a driver ended up in these trees. Oh, I was having such a great lap as well. Fuck it, I don't care. As long as I'm sort of around the 205.0 mark.
Minute 4.803.
Sort it out. So I think a wider line on entry is what's required here, and then boot it sort of mid-corner. So I've done loads of laps here in R-Factor 2, but never around here in iRacing. It's all about finding braking markers. I've pretty much got Monza and Imola down now. I've been pretty quick there in the last couple of weeks.
Minute 4.808.
Stephen, I got out of rookies in 2 races. Some people just get lucky, I guess. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, just got pulled up in time. That's not going to do my lap time any good. We'll just say that on this lap I was avoiding wrecked traffic or something along those lines. I do not miss rookie street stocks at Charlotte. That was carnage. Although, the last few races I've done at USA have been absolutely brilliant.
Minute 5.848.
Why do I always get fucking itchy eyes at 130 miles an hour? Fucking turn in! Starting to get some tire degradation now, which is always fun. Ah, turned in too much. Right, boot it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. No, I'm not using baseline. I'm using one of my own setups. I think I might need to bring the front anti-roll bar down a smidge.
5.195.
Just not getting the turn in I'd like. But then again, I can't set up a car for shit. I'm just going to run the tank down. That's all I want to do today. Oh, shit. Oh, dear. Yes, a deer. It's like a horse with horns. No, I mean, oh, dear. Oh, I love Juan Pablo. Oh yeah, this setup I did rip off the internet and then edit slightly to suit me a bit more. Tyres are probably fucked right now. Jimmy Richards did indeed hit a kangaroo. Ah, oh, g'day, Skip. What are you doing there, mate? Skip? Skip? Someone hit a roo recently as well. I think in Super 2 or something like that. Oh yeah, fuck Motec. I ain't got time for that.
2 minutes 6.418.
I'm getting nothing out the front now. Brake too early. This is why I like having other people on track that I can follow.
Nice and smooth. We're going to be pitching here in about 5.
Shut up, Chad. Ah, for fuck's sake. Muss das sein? The other thing about iRacing, though, is they don't have live tyre wear monitoring like you do in rFactor 2, which is where I've pretty much come from. I mean, I still do rFactor 2, but...
Minute 6.721.
I'd host a session if people would turn up. I've spent so long in bands and things like that when people go, yeah, we'll come to your show, and then they don't. These tyres have had it. I also need to turn off the swear filter. I think I'd actually be more inclined to do something in a set of Corsair, because I know most people have got that. Borrow Chris Hayes' server for an hour or so. Oh, that might be the issue, Adrian. I might have actually cooked the tyres. I'll have a look in a minute. I've shifted the brake balance forward about 4 clicks. Maybe I've just stopped concentrating, which is my main issue. That's why I didn't do Sim Racing Club Academy at the weekend. 2 90-minute races in one day. From the sounds of it, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Right, let's try Noah's shifting into 4th early technique. Or get crashed out the race early, spend 12 minutes getting repairs, and just watch that safety rating increase.
5.639.
What are you talking about? Cruise control. I don't know, I thought all modern racing cars drove themselves. Yeah, fuel lights on. I've got no lap delta now. I was going to pit anyway. Let's replace the tyres. But I'm doing something most people in iRacing don't do, and that's practicing. Ah, fuck off.
Keep it going. Go one more. One more.
Who needs practice? I think that's everyone in Oval Rookies, isn't it? I raced at Lanier the other day, and I got dizzy. It was also carnage. But then Noah goes and races at Lanier and has a fine race. Prick.
Go man, go. Go man, go. Good fucking pit stop.
Left front was obliterated. I'm pushing too hard. Yeah, that sounds about right for MX-5s. Yeah, rub it in. Oh, I didn't do MX-5s at Laguna Seca. Shit. That would have been fun. Do you want to have a look at the setup? Yeah, Laguna Seca's overrated. Make of this what you will. Oh dear. I got the hiccups. Inside and the middle are on fire, and the outside is doing nothing. So I've got too little camber. So it's doing that in the corner? I don't know. No idea whatsoever. Yes, metric system. No, that's gallons shit. Apply. There was something I needed to do. Too much negative. Yeah, too much negative camber. Should we try 3.2? I've lessened the diameter of the anti-roll bar. Yeah, so wheel isn't using the grout. Yeah, okay, right. Let's try that then. Yeah, that'd be great if you could DM me in Discord. I'm so used to R Factor 2. I'd also like it in iRacing if you could like just set the brake pressure as well. I want to use all the brakes. My problem is I want the car to just turn. Ah, shit. Didn't want that. Let's put that back how it was. Cool, thank you. That felt a little bit better. Yes, that's when the race is. I don't know. I need another couple more days of practice. Yeah, if you can send that as well, JT. I just need to see where I'm fucking things up a bit. Car's way better under braking now because there's more in contact with the track.
Minute 4.49.
Yeah, the iRacing time model compared to our Factor 2's is vastly different. It's not understeering anywhere near as much as it was. Community-based setup work with Ada Milward. Do 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 do. That didn't go to plan. Jesus Christ, that corner's nearly flat now. It's not the Ferrari F1 wheel, Adria. I've put a Citroen badge on it. Made it a bit more upmarket.
2 minute 4.943.
Actually, both my rims for this wheel are Ferrari rims. The other one's the 488. Oh, fuck off. So what tyre wear's like. I'm not doing the Daytona 24 hour, don't be silly. Well, that looks a bit more even than it did. So... No, I didn't want tow-in. .4. 3.4 apple pie on the old thing. So, adjusting the camber's definitely helped. Tyre wear's a lot more even. Save. Yeah, I've been nicking people's setups off the setup market. But what front wing? It's a GT. There is no front wing. There is no front wing. Definitely no front wing on a GTE. Oh dear. Right. I can call that done. Cool. Thank you, JT. I'll have a look when I can. Yeah, obviously take out some fuel. Is that the guy that just got banned? I'm not sure. Anyway. The front wing is most definitely a lie. I do know what I need to do. This is going to be like a stream exclusive. Because people ask about this all the time. Oh yeah, Firefox. Only Firefox. Oh yeah, the video's going to take an hour to upload because it's because I'm streaming. This bad boy most defo has GPL installed. Those are currently the games I've got installed on my computer. Actually, it's no, I can't give you money. I don't make that much off this YouTube thing. You've been playing too much Project Cars 2. But that's the stuff I've got on my computer right now. I think I uninstalled Motorsport Manager though, because I needed to get some space. But the car is odd. It's iRacing. Tyre model isn't the best. I still love it. I didn't think I would, to be honest, but I really did enjoy it. Hi Dan. I was kind of debating on whether to take a V8 supercar around somewhere, but or like Tsukuba or something. But I'm already trying to upload a video while streaming, so it's oh, okay. Then maybe I just kept the shortcut. But I like the way everything's, in line. I mean, I've still got the Nexus Mod Manager, but I only installed Fallout a while ago. Squid Flipper, the thing about iRacing is, and Noah's said this before, the pricing keeps away the people that are just going to go in and punt everybody for no reason. So there is that. I also need to determine whether or not... Is Super Chat on? Because that's the last thing I need to test, really. It does until Scott Speed turns up. Yeah, that's true. Price out the little kiddos. Exactly. How good is Ford versus Ferrari? I still haven't seen it yet. You can send Super Chat. That's good. So, donation is available. No one here has the money to do it. Yeah. But Super Chat's there for those who just want to go, hey, have a coffee, have a beer on me, but don't want to go through the rigmarole of Discord. Not Discord, Patreon. Don't worry if you can't. Really, don't worry. Worry about staying alive. That's the main thing. I don't do this for the money. I have a real job. 1 hour 33 minutes left. Oh, it's just like having my old internet. Discord's kicking off. I think that's dependent on your country's economy, though. Gonzalo, is that how you pronounce that? You know, I'm lucky I live where I do, where we have decent wages, we have decent prices on stuff. Where if you live in somewhere like Brazil, or you live in somewhere like Africa or something like that, where stuff is very expensive. Oh shit, your roof's gone. We had ours done last summer, so summer of 2018. It's kept the damp out, which is good. My wheel's attached to my desk. I really do want to get a rig, but space is limited in here, and I kind of need the desk for everything that I have. I'm actually liking the new webcam as well. That's I've still got the PS3 camera, but now that's going to get used for what it was designed to be used for, and that's track hat. And I bought this thing off Amazon. So, which mods would I like to see in 2020? What's planned for the next story time? It's on your screen. Literally, story time is, that's interesting. I'll look at that. And I write them. I write them and record them in the same day. IndyCar at Vegas. What could possibly go wrong? I need to boost my safety rating to IndyCar fixed. To be honest, IndyCar fixed is what IndyCar fixed on ovals is what I pretty much got iRacing to do, because I want to understand it better. I mean, it's an expensive way of getting to understand it better, but which car? I've just been in the Ford GT because I'm a Ford guy. I'm a big Ford guy. Jackie was indeed in the commentary booth. It's mentioned in the story. This is pretty much just turned into a Q&A now. But I've closed off the bit that... unless... What's this? Ah, right, I can just go to this. Okay. Live streaming dashboard. You learn something new every day, don't you? Also, don't go 230 miles an hour at Texas. No, this is not made for children. iRating is important if you don't want to get put into a grid full of absolute morons every time you do a race. No, it's not Corsair. It's Corsair. 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 Say it properly, come on. But then again, I can constantly just get more and more iRating by consistently finishing high at the thing and just be slow as shit. Yeah, every track in iRacing is laser scanned. And there is a bit of dick measuring. Which reminds me of my favourite meme for sim racing stuff. I will... I'll post it to Discord. I don't care. I run the place. Memes and shit posting. There it is. I'm hoping I've still got the meme. There it is. Sim racing in a nutshell. I fucking love it. For once, the voice matches the face. Oh, if you're from Essex, it's Cozza. I'm going out in my Cozza. Yeah. So, Jackie. Andy, it's on my memes and shit posting channel if you want to have a look at it. Do I have everything on iRacing? No. I'm not going to Autosport now. Jackie was going to do Le Mans. He was going to be racing with Steve McQueen, but Steve McQueen couldn't get insured, so he had to withdraw. That's not in the video. He would have won the 1966 Indy 500, but his car conked out on with like 8 laps left, and Graham Hill won it instead. Seems like your Italian friend can't handle facts, Darren. As in Bullet Steve McQueen, exactly. The thing about buying the tracks and cars that you need to do license races, I bought the Formula Renault and then just grinded at Spa to get my 4 races in. And then boosted safety rating upwards to get into Class C. And then started racing IMSA. But I'm basically racing in series where a lot of the tracks cross over. So you go, right, Spa's used in a lot, Monza's used in a lot, Imola's used in a lot, Road America's used in a lot. Bathurst will be used quite a lot, especially with me being a Bathurst fanboy and things like that. So when people say, oh, iRacing is just going to clean your bank account, not if you're smart about it. Damage models on the Skippy and the Formula 3 But I'm of the opinion that once it's rolled out to all of the cars, dive bombing will be eliminated overnight. Because you will get killed. You will lose your wheel. You will be out. Nice shirt. The thing about the shirt is, in the story time, I think it was on Imola where I said, welcome to the stories of the weird, wonderful, and yes, I did buy that while I was drunk, stories of the real world of motorsport. This is what I was on about. I was drunk. I bought a t-shirt. And I'd totally forgotten about it until it arrived. It's like, what's this? Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. I could... Oh, I did finish my hot chocolate. Fuck. I have said over chat several times, over voice chat, you're not saying to stop the dive bombing. They do stop. Although I almost crashed at Imola on the first... No, was it Imola? No, I almost crashed at Monza the first lap because on the formation lap, 3 drivers got taken out. And this northern guy, northern as in England, guy came over chat saying, "What the fucking hell you doing, you fucking dickheads?" And I couldn't stop laughing. I almost binned it at the Lesmos. Yes, yes you do. I drove all the way to Squamish to get that. I'm not going to any races this year. Nor do I follow anything on Reddit. Imola's absolutely brilliant for IMSA in iRacing. Speaking of Imola, shameless plug time that I will be commentating on Virtual Endurance Championship Imola this weekend with my new microphone. Hey guys, new mic boy here. I can actually do a Jimmy Broadbent impression, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, send it. My favourite story from Storytime, probably option 13. Not because it's the video that's made me the most money, it was genuinely interesting to research. I think I've impersonated all of the sim race. The problem with impersonating Jimmy Broadbent is you've got to do the... Obviously, he's got the list, but you've got to do it without sounding like you're taking the piss. What's going on, guys? This is Empty Box. And today we're in iRacing 4GT at... Monza. Favourite Ford's the Ford Falcon. FGX. The V8 supercar that's in iRacing. Favourite video to make was probably Ferrari's Vito because of the intro. You there! Yes, you! Are you tired of having to work for your world titles? Turn into 1940s radio guy for that one. Zandvoort shit. Horrible track. Yeah, Empty Box does sound like Kermit. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Simpit. I'm your host, Sean Cole, but the real star of today's show is Mitchy Hoyer. Black Country AOE? Oh. Yeah, the thing is, I can rip the piss out of anything, and I mean anything. But as soon as I go after Ferrari or I go after Senna, Sky caves in. The race is going to be absolutely dog shit at Zandvoort. Hey guys, welcome. No, so what was it? Uh, what's up, guys? It's Mike for SimRacing604, and today we're talking about. I I commentated on the R Factor 2, uh, whatever it was, and they were running the Tatus Formula 4 cars at Zandvoort, and even then that was a boring race to commentate on. They just couldn't get close enough on like for the they couldn't get close enough to do slipstreaming. Yeah, I'm not going to deny that Senna wasn't a great driver, because Senna was a brilliant driver who had this exceptional way of controlling the car. But fucking hell, he brought a lot of it on himself. William Marsh, you just got to talk very slowly, I think. I do like William. William's good. William's a good lad. So's Billy. David Coulthard is one of the finest drivers turned pundits turned commentators that you'll find anywhere. If Verstappen crashes out at Zandvoort, that place is going to clean out faster than Edward Snowden's email account. Welcome back to the Sim Racing Garage. I'm Barry Rowland, and today I've got this very expensive piece of equipment that I'm going to pull apart and show you. But inside, it's very well made. I do like Barry as well. Barry's great. I haven't actually seen that interview with Eric Comas. I probably should. Which one's Super GT? I don't think I've watched any of his stuff. Oh, the yeah. Anybody that uses the if you no longer go for gap, you no longer racing driver justification on me, I'm just going to turn around and say that comment is idiotic. You're fucking idiotic. Stop using it. Oh, I don't play GT Sport or have any interest in GT Sport. That's probably why I've never watched him. Yeah, that's pretty typical of Yeah, average people tend to go on and be really good pundits. Jolyon Palmer gets a lot of shit, but he is a good pundit. And the problem with David Croft is that he commentates all the time at 11. He's like, I want to be Murray Walker when I grow up. Actually, looking at it, Murray Walker wouldn't have lasted 10 minutes today. Yeah, if you no longer go for Gap, that exists. The Senna quote isn't applicable to anything because the Senna quote was applicable to, yeah, I punted Prost off the track. What are you going to do about it? The thing with Senna is Senna's driving style, and going on about the whole Top Gear thing, is that Senna would launch his way into a corner, and he had that ability to make the other driver just move out of his way and go through. He could just do that every single time. It took Prost not playing that game to cause that collision in 1989. Max Verstappen's a good driver. He just needs to bring it the fuck in a little bit. Rosberg is best on a t-shirt. I can take my boots off now. I'm not even driving. The NBC F1 crew was the NBC F1 crew Will Buxton before he became Will Buxton? Yeah, I don't know what that comment says either. If you're not watching Formula One because you don't like the look of the halo, were you even a Formula One fan to start with? I like Lee Diffie. Lee Diffie's a good commentator. That's videos without the apostrophe, just saying. So anyone got any champagne? Because Sky's coverage of the Formula One is oversaturated, overhyped, and it's just pointless drivel for most of it. John Watson, Ben Edwards. I mean, Ben Edwards in general is just a fantastic commentator. Lee Diffie started in V8 Supercars. I've always said if you don't want them sucking off Lewis and want them to suck off your driver or suck off a different whatever, just watch a different feed. If you want something that sucks off Ferrari, watch an Italian feed. Yeah, the thing. This is the thing with the UK is that after a certain point, stuff has to go up for auction. So, okay, that's something you need to add in here. So anything that's made by an outside company but bought into a TV channel or a TV network has to go up for auction at some point. So Top Gear, Match of the Day, they're always going to be on the BBC because they're made in-house by the BBC. But something like the Great British Bake Off or Not Going Out or something like that, they're made by outside companies and then bought in. So after a certain point, they have to go up for auction. So that's why the Great British Bake Off went to Channel 4. But then the BBC, at the end of the 90s, lost The Simpsons to Channel 4. They lost Star Trek to Sky. They lost Malcolm in the Middle to Sky. They've lost Family Guy to ITV. They've lost all this stuff because the BBC just can't pay for it anymore. It goes up for auction. All the commercial networks just buy them all. And when it comes to sports and things like that, Sky just goes, we'll have that. Which I think is against some sort of law to have a monopoly. But there are certain things that have to be on free-to-air TV. There's the British Grand Prix has to be on free-to-air. Wimbledon has to be on free-to-air. The Olympics has to be on free-to-air. England football games have to be on free to air. The FA Cup final has to be on free to air, and there's something else. I can't remember, but that's basically how Sky has ended up just monopolising sport, especially in this country. And, there's no point in me paying all that money to watch Premier League football on Sky when I could just watch Match of the Day on a Saturday night, and if I miss it, it's on the iPlayer 5 days later, so I can wait. Family Guy's on ITV now, and The Simpsons is on Channel 4 and Sky. Not Going Out is my favourite sitcom of them all. I absolutely love it. Oh yeah, Challenge Cup. Six Nations as well. What race circuit will I put an IndyCar race on? Surfer's Paradise. Again. BTCC's on free to air as well. ITV, Sunday. I watch the whole thing. I love it. Women's football, I've been to watch it at Bescot several times, and it's always been brilliant. But I don't like tennis. I prefer snooker. Snooker is a fantastic sport. I'm not. No, I'm not a teacher anymore. I haven't been a teacher for about 5 years. Man United are a shambles. Uh, yeah, BTCC's on the ITV player, whatever it's called. I tell you what, Jordan. If Ronnie is playing, I don't watch because he only has to chalk his cue, and the crowd's like, "Go on, Ronnie! Go on, Ronnie!" I'm just like, "Fuck this! What's on the other channel?" Yeah, we watch the whole thing. Me and my wife will watch the whole thing. It's brilliant. I was watching when Billy Munger had his accident. IndyCar should do Brands Hatch on Brands Hatch Indy. I think Real Madrid's probably a more hateable club than Sunderland. And I'm saying that as a quarter Geordie. Do I write scripts? Yeah. I don't know, I would have said Ronnie's more Michael Schumacher. People love him just because he wins all the time. Brands Hatch Indy was for club racing. Hence the reason it's so short. F1 shouldn't go to Donington because the last time they went to Donington, it was fucking shit. Yeah, Max has got a new contract. He's running in the same car that he was before. Man United. I started school in 1995, and within 2 years, everybody was a Manchester United fan, and I was the only person that wasn't because I was a Walsall supporter. Oh yeah, Italian football is absolutely dog shit. Not as bad as Major League Soccer, but it's pretty shit. Rockingham's gone. Like Rockingham Motor Speedway has gone. It's an industrial estate now. Yes, indeed, Max is staying with Richard Burns Rally up until 2023. But a lot of Max fans are saying, oh, it just means Red Bull will get more money when he goes to Mercedes. I'm like, whoa, hang on. You're getting way ahead of yourself here. At least the Bundesliga's run properly. Viva la Saddlers. Yeah. I tweeted the absolute wrecking that McDonald did of that Salford City player. Yeah, Dortmund are pretty decent. Rockingham's been gone for about a year now. Let me have a look. Who's edited this? Hang on a second. Rockingham Motor Speedway is a former racing motorsport venue in the United Kingdom that hosted Hamilton bashing corporate driving days. Hosted kart. Tony Kanan's got the lap record. Yeah, Sheffield United, big surprise. Wolves have had their wheels fall off a little bit, which is hilarious. BRDC British Formula 3 Championship 2016. Lando Norris. And Thomas Randall. Yeah, last British Touring Car Championship race at Rockingham was 2018. Football or cricket? Football. Cricket's shit. It's baseball with extra steps. Matty Fryatt was an absolute legend. Because that's Rockingham's where Clarkson, Hammond and May took those alphas and they all blew up. I hope Rich Energy doesn't disappear because I've got some more money I need to make off them. Where does one get such an ascendant shirt? Yeah, I made this. I got drunk and I went on the internet. Which shouldn't happen. Pocono. Okay, Rob, I'll pronounce Pocono properly if you lot say Rockingham properly. Not this Rockingham, Birmingham, Worcestershire. It's a sound deal, if you ask me. Now, Walsall aren't going to get automatic promoted. I was sort of hoping they would be the only person to go down this season. But we beat the class of 97. I don't care. No deal. Okay, Pocono it is then. Class of 92. The class of 92 was a bunch of Manchester United players. It was David Beckham, Nicky Butt, Paul Scholes, Gary Neville, and Philip Neville, who basically went on to dominate English football in the 90s. Yes, from now on it is Timo Glock Corner. But the problem is, if I mispronounce Junxiao or however it's pronounced, or I call it Timo Glock Corner, either way people are getting offended. So what's the point? Nicholas Latifi's only doing what any of us would be doing if our dads had that much money. No, class of 92. Manchester United fans hold on to that like it's going out of fashion, but we had the class of 92. Pocono. Pocono? I might just call it Pokemon Raceway. Fuck it, why not? I think the when I put that picture up of the whole 1-7 thing that Timo Glock did, I was just like, you are never going back to Brazil ever again, are you? Don't be silly, Rob. Only Charlie Sheen can do that much cocaine. or they peddle the 20 titles. We've won 20 Premier League titles. No, you haven't. You've won 13. The others were Division 1. Yeah, I ran Pokemon in the DW12 in iRacing just as a test, just for shits and giggles, but I did more shitting than giggling. Seven 120. Oh yes, yes. Hello from South Africa. Hello from England. Although this is degraded into. I hope Liverpool go unbeaten. Just for the salt. You missed me stacking it at Road America a few times. What software do you need to run mods on a Assetto Corsa? You need a Assetto Corsa. That would be a good starting point. They should have the urinal out the front by the catch fence, so you don't miss anything. As an Arsenal fan, I don't. It's all we have left. My sister-in-law's an Arsenal fan. Try being a Warsaw supporter where this shit happens every week. I haven't seen episode 9 yet, no. Knights of the Old Republic is probably the best Star Wars game. The largest bathroom facility in the world. Yeah, I think the only people bothered if Liverpool go undefeated will be Man United fans. Wolves thought they would do well in the Championship and they got double relegated. Villa almost went with them. Oh, this video is going to take forever. Hamilton will retire after he's won his 30th title. Just heel-toeing things. Paul Merson was a fucking good player for us. Now I suffer through Paul Merson whenever he's on Soccer Saturday. More rims up. Problem is, I'm rinsing my internet right now, streaming and uploading. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything else tonight. We've already got a reality Formula 1 show. It's that thing where... Yes, Merson played for Warsaw. And was the manager, briefly. I've actually got a Warsaw shirt with Merson 10 on the back of it. washed up, I think. No, he was gambling at Warsaw. He had quite the gambling problem. Drive to Survive, that's the reality TV show I was thinking of. Out of Division 1, I think in 2003. That was Colin Lee. No, wait. 2000 No, 2001 was the last time Warsaw got promoted to what is now the Championship. That was Ray Graydon. Then Colin Lee took over, and then we got relegated 2 years in a row. And then Richard Money took us back into League One. Drew with Swindon on the final day to beat Hartlepool to first. I have never watched Slapshoes. I keep getting told about him. Oh, Star City's a great place. It's not. It's shit. There was that gang in there a few weeks ago with the machetes. He was betting in play with Ray. Sometimes you just got to take the money and run. Remember, gamble responsibly. You slag. They actually tried miking up David Ellery back in like 1992 or something like that, but they had to cut the mic because Tony Adams came up to him. It's like, "What the fuck are you doing, you cunt?" Oh yeah, Slapshoes did the thing about the Air Force racetrack, didn't they? That came up in my recommended a few times, but I couldn't be bothered. I wasn't interested. He's Australian. Well, Australian is just Cockney but slower. He was also really good in The Departed. As was well, The Departed was just Mark Wahlberg being Mark Wahlberg for 90 minutes. How's your mother? Good, she's tired from fucking my father. I've got an itchy head. Fucking hell. NASCAR man is probably the best motorsports historian. Well, you can fuck off. I'm revoking your moderator privileges. Get him a cranberry juice. Well, I kind of talked about the R32 in the Bathurst 92 video. That pretty much summed it up. Hello, racetrack. I'm going to win on you now. And yeah, Australians do shorten every word. It's not a service station, it's a servo. Mark Wahlberg definitely has some... Didn't he kick the shit out of a Vietnamese guy, didn't he? Or something like that. I should also probably stop streaming, otherwise you're never going to see this video. Also, I need to go to bed, because I have work in the morning. So thank you very much for watching and being here for all of this. You know who I am. I've been Ada Millward, and I will probably have another stream for you soon. I'll probably do another one tomorrow night, testing out the whatever it is, that new setup for iRacing. Also, just as a... Yes, it is a bottle-o. Also, I don't do story time requests in chat, otherwise it just degrades into do a story time on, and I really can't be bothered to answer them. I also can't answer them if I'm driving, so yeah, so I'm going to go off now so you can watch this video and all that stuff. So thank you much for being here, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye.